It's a large ring with lightning bolts down the side, and I believe it was in black onyx. And Elvis had a jeweler, Lowell Hayes, take the diamond from that ring and put it to this.
And what was the scene as he gave you the ring?
I remember we were in his lounge area, we were in his bathroom, and I had no idea about the ring, and Elvis walked in, he took my hand, we both walked into the bathroom, and I sat down in a black leather chair, and he said just some beautiful, beautiful things, and then he said, "I'm asking you, will you marry me?" And he was on his knees, old-fashioned, so it was a very beautiful moment for me.
Absolutely. And that's not TCB that you're wearing around your neck. That's TLC.
TLC.
And that's what that
stands for tender love and care. My personal feelings, I think there were a lot of people around Elvis that should never have been around him. And I don't think they really enjoyed working for Elvis, because I think when they were asked to do things, I know for myself, asking them to do things, they would roll their eyes like, "Oh gee, I have to do this again." Like go have someone to make his food or something like that. And I think so many of the people that were around Elvis kept him away from reality quite a bit by always saying, "Okay, you can have your way here," and always being afraid to say no to him. And I think he lived a little out of touch of reality. One of the things that he said to me that always stayed in my mind was, he said, "I'm not that street out there. If you cut me, I bleed," because the street was named Elvis Presley Boulevard. And I think he wanted people to look at him. I don't think Elvis could quite comprehend what he had done and who he was. And I think he wanted people to be able to just sit and talk to him. Yet he liked to control the conversation a lot of times. And all of that attention all those years, there's no way, I don't think anyone else could have controlled the attention in the room. But I just really think that he always kind of wanted that attention on himself. I just think Elvis had a very special aura or mystical attraction about him that is really hard to explain.
Was it religious? Or?
I think so. I personally feel, I think Elvis was, I think God chose Elvis as a very special person and gave him a beautiful voice in which to make people happy, and that's what he did. I wanted everything to be so right when we did get married. I wanted to sort things out ahead of time, and sometimes our small disagreements were blown up. One person would hear it and they would blow it up as, "Gee, she's upset," and she said no to him. I think I was one of the few that did say no, and Elvis was so used to all of these years being, I think so many people were afraid to lose their job by saying no to him. And, you know, like when Elvis was watching a TV program, and most of the things Elvis said were funny and you would laugh, but sometimes he would mention something and it wasn't really funny, and when he laughed, the whole room laughed, and then when he quit, everyone quit. And I just thought that was kind of sad.
What were the last words that you exchanged, in fact?
As best I recall, I remember I told Elvis, "Well, don't fall asleep," when he went into the bathroom, and he said, "I won't."